3, 2, 1. Starting transmission.
Oh, does that actually work though? Oh,
What?
wow. It does work. I didn't even know we had video calling on here. Damn. Hang on. I've hit my webcam a couple times, so it's... I think that's playing the right way. Okay, oh, that works. I didn't like...
It's a cupcake.
I didn't like even see you call me on Discord. Like I didn't even hear it ring for God's sake. I was like, all of a sudden I noticed you had a message to me. I'm like, what? Those of you used to it being like fucking Google Hangouts, which is super loud and can't be ignored. I'm just like, oh, Discord, yeah, because I'm on Do Not Disturb, so it doesn't fucking ring. Today was not a good day. I'm hoping tomorrow goes better.
You can always hope.
It started with the dream that I'd been fired from my job, and then it just went.
Well, that's a terrible dream.
Mm-hmm. I was really confused. And I went and got a haircut, and the dude cutting my hair was talking to another customer that was getting his haircut when I got there. They were talking about retirement shit, and I was like, yeah, no, I really need to get on it. Like, you haven't done anything with that yet? I'm just like, oh shit. Then I got berated for 20 minutes about how I'm bad because I haven't done anything with that yet. And the rest, as they say, is history. Good day. Great day.
Awesome. Just awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what I dreamed.
That one was just so vivid that, like, it stuck with me.
Well, sorry, man.
It's alright, no worries.
Hello and welcome to episode 101 of the super happy fun Jabbertron Tea Party podcast with Kiki and Cupcake. Grab yourself a cuppa and get ready for some mild podcasting action, which is really just talking and not much action. Enjoy.
You don't have me on your fancy monitor, do you?
No, why?
Okay. Because you don't need to see how horrific the skin is.
What now? Your skin is horrific?
And I'm 32, and I've spent most of my life with acne. Of course my skin is horrific.
I don't know, I have you on the killer monitor now, you look alright to me.
Oh. Aren't you sweet?
I don't know. Don't look at me. It's like my little 9-year-old cousin was apparently is very sensitive about the fact that people are calling her fat, and I looked at my cousin who's her mother, like actual first cousin. I was like, she's not fat. What? Everybody's telling her she's fat. I'm like, no, she's big. There's a difference. She's not fat. She's just big. When I say big, I don't mean like big as in being nice about being fat. I mean as in she's a big girl. Like she's built like a brick shithouse. She's 9 years old and she's like 4.5 feet tall already.
Yeah, she would be then.
You know what I'm saying? When I say big, I don't mean big like she's big. I mean she's big as in she's like a tall girl, and she's built big too. Like she's not big as in fat, but like she's not petite. She's got big bone structure.
She's not a wisp of a thing.
No, seriously. She's I always tell my cousin she's built like a hockey player. Because all the girl hockey players when I went to school were built like that. They were not small girls by any means. I mean, they're not like, not gigantic, but like she wore a 2-piece swimsuit to some swimming thing in May, and one of the 5th graders told her that she's a fat ass, and I was like, I would tell her she had every right to punch her. I know violence doesn't solve anything, but that's one of those deals where if she had punched her, I would have stood right behind her and been like, no, you had that coming. You're an asshole. I don't care if you're a 5th grader. You're still an asshole. My thought process is like, I was like, you know what, if I was her, what I would have told her? Well, better fat than ugly.
Oh. Snap. Kids can be so cruel,
Yeah.
though. I mean, they learn it from
Yeah.
somewhere, but still, it can be.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, there was a time when I thought, like, fat shaming was, like, you know, something they made up for, like, you know, after school specials, and then, like, I saw people doing it, I was just like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Fat shaming is like an American,
It's a pastime to, like, fucking, A,
yeah.
self-loathe yourself for not being the right body shape and weight, and then B, making other people feel shitty about the fact that they're not that way. And then making people who are naturally, you know, quote unquote perfect feel bad about the fact that they're that way.
This is America. Nobody's allowed to be anyway. Unless you're rich and white.
Well, I mean, rich is the best way to be. Because basically the rest of that shit don't fucking matter when you're rich. You can be a...
Although, apparently, if you were the president's son, you're not allowed to dress like a kid.
Nope.
Nope.
I don't even think he...
Always gotta be on.
I don't think he even sees his son as, like, human.
I mean, I don't like our president, but that doesn't give you the right to berate his son.
Yeah.
Over wearing a t-shirt. A perfectly innocent t-shirt at that.
I still can't believe that he pardoned what's-his-nuts in Arizona. I was like, are you...
Oh, I can totally believe that he pardoned fuckface.
Like, I thought that was going to be a bunch of blustering, and he actually fucking pulled it out. I was like, you have just lost any credibility that you had left.
Yep. Now, I'll wait until I have to talk about this hurricane. Oh, I'm pardoning him, by the way. Bye. Yeah. I say him because I don't remember his name either. Oh, Joe, I don't know how to say his last name. Aparicio?
Aparicio or something like that? Or Capile?
Yeah. Sheriff Fuckface.
Pretty much.
To be fair, I suppose who else would he have pardoned? Probably would have hated anyone he chose, but still. Out of people who deserve to be pardoned, I wouldn't say that's on the list.
What I love is just like, in what a magnificent manner he's trying to shit on the judicial system.
So I guess anime?
We're emphasizing one of the interesting directors of our current generation. There's something entirely cute about Guillermo del Toro. Perception of durability was only heightened earlier this week when the Shape of Water director confirmed the anecdote from the set of the giant monster movie Pacific Rim, which he allowed one of the young cast members, to address him in the same name as the cuddly anime forest spirit Totoro. Apparently, Mana Ashida, who played the younger version of Rinko Kukichi's character Mako in the movie, had trouble pronouncing Del Toro's name, so he gave her the special position to call him Totoro-san, presumably a reference to beloved Studio Ghibli's film My Neighbor Totoro. The story's been circulating for a while, but Totoro took the time to confirm this a few days ago.
Oh.
That's freaking
I heard
great.
that back. Yeah.
I'm still sad that Mike Mignola, the guy who wrote Hellboy, decided that he didn't like Del Toro's adaptation. They're going with like the gritty, real world, serious business adaptation.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yay, there's more Hellboy stuff coming out, I guess.
And the guy that got to play him is cool.
Yeah, just boo that universe is over. Boo.
Oh, are you kidding me? They didn't.
What? They did what?
They did. Oh my god, I have to share this with you. And I have to change to my wired headset because these are just fucking up continuously. I need to get a new set of wireless headphones. These are not working anymore. They keep going into this weird like buzzing noise. Kiki must have gotten an important message.
Yeah, it's not important, but it's something I should reply to.
A cure for a bigger dick?
No.
Oh, shit. I always click those. My dick never gets any bigger. That fucking face. He's like, God damn it, Cupcake.
Just gonna,
Hang on,
I'm just gonna shake my head at you. Okay. Butts.
There we go. I'm tired of these wireless ones. We're just gonna switch over because I'm sick of fucking going off on me. Okay.
Yay! Different headphones.
Oh, that's right. This one is fucking stupid. Like, it's not Google, so I have to do.
Doc_Cupcake said you do.be.
What? What the fuck was that?
I think that was you getting a message. I think being the keyword here.
Okay.
Fighting evil by moonlight, winning love by daylight.
I have no words.
From a real fight, she is the one named Sailor.
For everybody out there, they put the original '90s Sailor Moon opening theme to basically a clip of Crystal. This is so fucking silly.
That's gonna be stuck in my head for the rest of the night now.
I'm sorry. No, I'm not. Oh, did I tell you I one of the other collectors sold me his copy of the Madoka Magica movies?
I don't remember you saying that.
It just happened a couple days
I'm gonna
ago.
go with no.
It's in transit, but
Maybe.
I haven't gotten the third. He didn't have the third movie, but he sent me he's sold me the first two, which have been out of print for like a year and a half. So, yay!
Woo!
I own them.
Yay!
I also own a copy of Food Wars because I am a consumer whore, and how they warned us that the insiders that like, yeah, we're only gonna make like a couple hundred of these, so if you want one, you should probably pre-order. I'm like, okay, fine.
Fuck! Way to get you. Way to get you.
They got me. And I kickstarted the area dub. It's been an expensive couple weeks for Cupcake. The area dub, they needed 110,000 to dub the first season of Area the Animation. They are at 221,000 right now. This means that they find the stretch goals. They in order pulling down. Look at this list of stretches. Okay. So at 120,000, they went to 5.1 English audio for season 1. At 140,000, all single tiers and higher got a Himiya Company patch. At 150,000, they're adding English cast commentary. At 160, they added a lithograph. At 180,000, which they hit a couple days ago, they were going to add season 2, part 1. At 200,000, cast commentary for that. At 210,000, which they hit this morning, another company patch. At 220,000, which they hit tonight, the guidebook for season 1. If they get to 230,000, it'll be a hardcover book. At 240,000, they'll dub the other half, so they have like another $19,000 that they have to make by like I think the 11th of September. At 250,000, they'll upgrade the book to include season 2. At 260,000, they'll add cast commentary for the entirety of season 2. And if they get beyond that, they'll come up with some other shit that we can try to stretch goal to. Considering the show is like 15 years old, I'm actually kind of impressed that they've raised the money they've raised in the last like 10 days.
There's apparently a wild demand for it.
And being the consumer whore I am, I pledge the collector's edition.
Nice.
I'm not a smart man. I make no excuses.
You know what you like, and you like anime. Not all of them, but
It's like,
What?
bro,
Okay, you
bro,
froze and then
I
started
need
moving. What?
something for. You did the same thing. Oh wait.
Okay, something is happening.
Oh God.
It sounds like you're being pulled through a wormhole.
Oh yeah. Actually, it's my wife. Say hello.
I have no idea
I'm
what's
a
going
connection
on.
issues. What the hell is going on? Why is it?
Okay, now you've just vanished. Cupcake? Okay.
Doc
We are
underscore
having
Cupcake
technical
said it's a
difficulties.
Netsplit.
Okay, I don't like how this thing reads out messages. So I'm gonna jump out of my chair every time it happens. Okay.
I think
Okay, I heard your voice.
it's back. Right?
There you are.
Yeah.
Oh
Red
no.
again. So I don't know how long it says.
Okay, I can't understand what you're saying because you're still glitching out.
Doc underscore Cupcake said oh god the connection.
Transmission interrupted. Reconnecting transmission.
Okay.
Yep.
Apparently I'm back.
Yes?
I think. I'm green again.
There you are.
Wow. Yeah, sorry I had it off because I wasn't sure if it was I just restarted my modem because like it was flashing weird errors, and so I was like, I'll try that and see if that fixes it. And it took like a couple minutes for it to reboot, but I think it's better now.
Okay.
I'm not sure what happened there. I don't know if my modem just got like a bad packet and locked up or what. I had like really bad connection, and all of a sudden it seems to have, or maybe my ISP had issues, or there was a major like a burp somewhere in the network, or I don't even know.
Who knows?
Yeah, all systems operational. They had a burp there. When was that? Oh, that was only 10 minutes though. So I don't know. Whatever. It's all good. But yeah, tons of anime. I just got some in the mail, but haven't opened it, so maybe I'll grab that quick.
Did you get it just today?
I got it yesterday, but I was
Oh,
busy
okay.
today.
It wasn't sitting for like a week or something.
No, it's not like the last box. That was actually kind of funny, honestly. Fuck! I don't remember what I ordered.
Do you ever?
Shut up. Yeah, I ordered a lot of things. by a lot of things, I mean, I order things, they get delayed, then they come and I'm like, oh yeah, I ordered this back in like May. Oh, I have a copy of Digi-Charette. I don't even remember ordering it. That's cool. Popotan? The complete collection? I don't even know what that's about either. Get ready for a wild and sexy ride unlike anything you've ever experienced before. As beautiful sisters I, My, Me, their android maid, May, and slippery pet ferret, Unagi, make an amazing journey together through time and space without ever leaving their beloved mansion behind. Following the clues of the strange dandelion-like Popotan, the girls are theoretically seeing the person who has the answers to their most personal questions, but they seem to have more than enough time to take side trips, meet new friends, visit hot springs, and occasionally operate the Xmas shop they keep in-house along the way.
Okay.
Okay. Yet the girl's ultimate destiny holds more than a few surprises of its own, and not every moment is filled with hilarity, as moving through time means having to leave friends behind. Tears of laughter, sadness, and joy punctuate one of the most temporally unique adventures ever animated in Popotan, the complete collection. Have house, will travel. Okay.
I suppose.
And so I told the guy, wrecked him, damn near killed him. Outbreak Company. Being an otaku is not his hobby, it's his government-sanctioned mission.
What?
That's what the tagline says on the back. Being an otaku isn't his hobby, it's his government-sanctioned mission. Wow, that's really small writing. Shinji Kano's father writes novels and his mother illustrates erotic video games, so it's not unexpected that he'd end up as a fan of comics and science fiction. However, rather than channeling his efforts into creating something like his parents, he has instead become one of the world's foremost experts on moe, with encyclopedic knowledge of all things cute and adorable in every conceivable form of animation and media. This sort of explains Shinji's recruitment as an ambassador for moe to the Holy Eldegant Kingdom, a parallel world where things that previously only existed in anime actually exist. So how will a hot-blooded young otaku react when he dropped into a world with actual cute and adorable elf maids and dragons? More importantly, how will they react to the drooling devotee with diplomatic immunity? And even more to the point, exactly why does the Japanese government feel sending someone to represent Japan's moe interests is a good idea in the first place? Sorry, no spoilers here. If you want to learn more, you'll have to come along for the adventures in the ultimate anime fanboy fantasy unfurls in Outbreak Company.
Well, you'll have to tell me how
This seems
that
like one
was.
that Kiki should watch, just so I can hear the rage. It was like when you and I were talking about the monster one. I was like, it'd be great if it had less titties.
It would be significantly better with less titty, but at the same time I had some issues with storytelling, so it wasn't just titties.
I feel like the titties were the weakest part of the whole thing. Like, they could have had so much less titties, it would have been just fine. And I have Bodacious Space Pirates.
Speaking of titties.
Is it full of titties? I don't even know. It was $25 for the two.
Oop.
So I've got, yeah. It looks interesting. Like high school girl who is pirate captain. Probably.
Ah, that sounds like Kiki's dream job.
What, pirate captain Kiki?
Yeah.
I'd be glad to be your first mate or quartermaster. I don't give a shit. What the hell's up with that weird looking pug? Oh, that's Cupcake. He's our mascot. But why a pug? To which Cupcake responds, why not? He can talk? Why wouldn't I be able to talk? But you're a pug, yes, and your point? I'd be like Frank from MIB. Hey, who you calling ugly, ugly? This looks very silly. It feels weird. This was the point where I made the decision that I'm gonna just start buying, like, when it comes on DVD or Blu-ray, I'm just gonna start buying the Blu-rays because like nobody ever comes around, so there's not really a reason to buy DVDs anymore. So it's all Blu-rays all the time. Like,
Yeah. Fancy.
so fancy.
Ultra fancy.
Mhm.
What the hell is on your pants?
Oh, this? Want to see my full moon? With smiley face.
Ah, okay. Those are moons.
Yeah. Smiley face moons. Because my mother's weird and buys me, like, sexually whatever, I don't want to say explicit, but sexually suggestive sleep pants. And, like, I like looked at her, I'm like, did you think this was a good idea? She's like, what? They're cute. I'm like, they said you want to see my full moon. Yeah? I have another pair that says, like, something about, like, a diamond in the rough or something. That's like, but it's not like diamond in the rough. It's something like, like sexual innuendo about, like, you want to see my something diamond, and it's like, these are not appropriate. Why did you buy these for me?
That's where you want your inappropriate clothing to come from. Your mama.
I mean, I've got a pair of boxers that says something about tickling my gherkin or some shit, and I was just like, this is not appropriate. Why are you buying these for me? It's like, well, no one's gonna see them. I'm like, why are you buying me underwear that say shit about, like, tickle my gherkin? Or something about tickle my pickle or something like that. It's like, what the fuck? He's just like, God damn, Mama Cupcake is insane.
Yeah. My mama doesn't do stuff like that.
Well, your mom isn't insane, apparently.
Nope. I'm the insane one. You get out of the garbage can. I take meds for it and everything. Some of which apparently cost like $1,200.
What? Holy moly.
So yay for insurance. Holy fuck.
Are those the ones that keep you from killing people at random?
They're my antipsychotics.
Those are the ones that keep you from killing at random.
Yes.
Oh, the $1,200 well spent then. And they say there's nothing wrong with our medical system.
Cat keeps making noise behind me and I think he's getting into stuff.
It's like that hepatitis C drug that, like, you take it once and, like, you basically have to wait 3 months, but after that it completely treats the disease.
The hep C.
It costs like
Yeah.
$1.5 million. It's like,
Yeah.
holy shit balls.
It's in no way reasonable. Although I'm not sure if that's a issue of the fact that we have such unregulated pricing systems or if it's really just that difficult to make it.
It's recovering costs on the drug. Not a lot of people get hepatitis C. A drug that treats very few people has very high costs, whereas if it's a drug that treats a lot of people, it'll generally have a lower cost because they spread the load.
Mm.
It's like if they ever develop a drug that treats, like, I don't know, diabetes or a treatment for diabetes that say like corrects like type 1, they'll probably be fairly inexpensive after a couple of years because there's a lot of people that could benefit from it. It's a much larger population than say like, I don't know, people dying of rare neurological disorders that only affect like 1 in 10 million people. One of like 300 people who could theoretically be dying of this disease in our country right now. Oh, by the way, half those people are already dead.
Yeah.
Because they're talking in a generation, and most of the people die before the age of 10. You're 25. Congratulations. Still my favorite conversation, actuary science of rare diseases. It's like, yeah, could be 1 in 300, but most of the people who come down with this die very quickly. So you're more like 1 in 10.
So what have you been watching lately?
I have been watching my life slowly slip out of my grasp. No,
Other than what you usually see.
I'm popping it open because I can't even remember. I watched. Okay, all right. Last time I haven't watched very much. I watched Monster Musume, which I think I watched the last time we talked, and then I watched Makinkai or Makinkai season 2, and it was good. There was lots of titties. Boys were perverts. Yeah, like it can literally be summed up as boys are perverts, girls have big titties. Yeah, like the first season had like an overarching plot. This one they just said fuck it, it's slice of life. It's like them having wacky adventures. You know,
Wacky adventures.
main character obviously is in love with, you know, purple-haired, giant-titted, you know, friend from childhood who only developed giant tits like in the last couple of years. So he's all over her like, you know, white on rice in a snowstorm. That's what I appreciated, was that like when they were 7, she didn't have giant tits. But they do there is an entire episode about her developing like very quickly. Like as soon as she hits puberty, like 11 or 12, like she starts to develop like there's a whole thing about her, like there's an actual episode about her dealing with being overly developed like before her peers, and like how that ostracized her. And I was just like, that's oddly heartfelt.
You wouldn't think so.
Yeah, I mean, like the girl with like the 3rd largest tits in the entire anime who isn't a grown adult, and like they have an episode about her dealing with having giant tits, like not in a positive sense, like her developing, you know, because obviously with tits that big, like it wasn't overnight. Like when puberty hit, she started developing faster than everybody else, and so she had like, you know, B or C cups like a year after puberty hit, and all of her friends were just starting to, let's just say, blossom out. And there was this talk about how she was really excited, and then she realized that all the boys were staring at her, and she suddenly didn't like it anymore.
That's pretty realistic.
Yeah, no, I was a little. I mean, you know, it was all taken in good fun kind of thing, but there's definitely like this. I was like, this is oddly heartfelt about her dealing with like, you know, giant tits aren't all fun and games. Like they actually have. There's at least one conversation I remember where like the four girls who are part of like the club, who have like, you know, in order like an F, a G, an H, and an I cup, are like, yeah, like they're talking about like bras and trying to support like tits that big and not like breaking their backs. And I'm just like, wow, they don't usually bring this up in animes. Like they're actually talking about like, you know, girls complaining about having giant tits and how their backs hurt. Like that in itself is surprising.
Realistic things. How out of the ordinary. Especially for a show mostly about boobs.
Yeah, no, I mean, it was still all about boobs. I'm not making excuses. Like it's still, you know, curvy boobies. You know, he's all about, you know, motorboating the hot purple haired, you know, girl from next door. But I also definitely enjoyed that there's like an odd, like, she's very mad at him for being a pervert, but she's also like, she's obviously in love with him. Like, it's weird. Like, she has feelings for him, and he obviously has feelings for her, but he's such a unmitigated pervert that and he's what I really was amused by, like, he's trying to fucking rein it in, like, the entire show. Like, it's slice of life, but there's all this talk about him trying to be good, and just like his manly urges getting in the way. He's like staring at some girl. She's just like, you fucking pervert! I can't help it. I'm sorry. And I'm actually really impressed that the main character, like, the first series, he was kind of grabby, touchy, but in the second series, they really tuned that down, where it's more just his eyes going, wandering where they shouldn't wander, and then getting beat up for doing it. Where in the first one, it was logical because, like, he was jumping on girls and shit, and that was, like, not cool.
Mm-hmm.
So that was interesting. And now I'm watching Those Who Hunt Elves, and I'm somewhere in the middle of the first season. I was gonna watch some today, but I was, like, literally out doing shit all day, so I lost my entire day to, like, trying to get things done.
So I finished Encouragement of Climb,
Okay.
which is not an anime I think will be getting a dub, as it's really just a big advertisement to go climbing in the mountains of Japan.
Okay.
And by climbing, I mean trail walking, really.
Okay, so it's one of those ones that's like, it's probably not even getting a stream, probably. It's like,
Well, it's on Crunchyroll.
okay, so it got streamed, but it probably won't get a physical release.
Yeah. It's one of those, the episodes are shorter than normal episodes, but not as short as some.
Mm.
It has 2 seasons. It is horrifically adorable, though.
Well, that's good.
It's got cute schoolgirls doing things, having adventures, and being cute. So I'd recommend it in that sense. It's not gonna burn your brain out or anything.
Maybe I want my brain, but I never think about that. Then Cupcake got punched.
Well, a punch isn't gonna burn your brain out either.
You don't know how thin my brain case is. I'm basically a jellyfish.
And then I started watching March Comes In Like a Lion.
Ooh, sounds fancy.
Not
so much.
It's about a very depressed young man who's a great shogi player.
Oh, we don't do shogi very often. That's interesting.
Yeah. I don't know if this would ever get a dub, though. Let me see. Hang on. Oh, there's apparently a movie. Ooh, live action movie. That's when you know you've made it. When they make live action out of your crap. And don't ferret it out to America.
Cough, cough, Death Note, cough, cough.
Yes. I also watched Death Note. You do not need to see Death
I can
Note.
skip it?
Yes.
Great, I skipped the anime too.
You don't need to see the anime, really. This is coming from someone who doesn't really give a shit about Death Note. Like, even if you ignore the heinous whitewashing Americanization of a Japanese product, it's just a bad movie. It's horribly paced, the gore is really shitty for something that should be gory. And, like, sure, Willem Dafoe makes a great voice actor, but that's not really redeeming the quality of anything else.
Yeah, it's like saying, made for TV movie with Robin Williams is like a squirrel or something. Like, well, great.
Yeah. Anyway. I don't know. It doesn't look like this has been optioned for a dub yet. I don't know if it'll happen. But, yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's not being lighthearted about his depression or anything. He tries to go into explaining how it formalized when he was a kid, while at the same time having other people in his life, try to look out for him. It's pretty good. I haven't gotten very far, though. I have watched All You Can without paying for it of A Centaur's Life, which is exactly like the manga. So if you've read the manga, you'll love the show. Which means that there is an episode where they look at each other's vaginas.
Okay, then.
Yeah. In a perfectly normal kind of way.
Hello, cat.
Are you
Meow.
Are you being helpful, cat? There's a bug in here. I can't see Cupcake, kitty. You're blocking him.
Wait, was that the centaur one where it's like the main character is a centaur going to like school and like there's all these other like fey creatures?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cute. But they're just looking at each other's junk?
No.
Oh.
Like, I didn't mean that in a bad way.
Oh.
That I meant that in a whoa. Okay, cat, you're gonna knock over
like
my
their
monitor.
physical junk, like not their metaphorical private parts, but like the actual like. I have this thing. It's.
No, I meant as in their vaginas.
Oh, okay.
But in a way that girls would do it. You don't get to see their vaginas or
Okay.
anything like that.
It's like them talking about like how the hell their anatomy works, kind of thing.
Because to all the youngins out there, you should really look at your junk.
Make sure everything's in the right place, nothing's out of place.
Well, just in general, because a lot of people don't ever think to, especially those who were raised women.
Having the conversation with my doctor about cupping my balls while I'm fucking pissing. Not my general practitioner, but my urologist. We were talking about. He's talking about testicular cancer. He's like, "Yeah, check it." I'm like, honestly, doc, I usually do it after I finish going number one. He's like, "That was unexpected." I'm like, "You asked." I just give him a quick feel over, make sure nothing's growing where it shouldn't be growing. And
as you should.
Nothing's torsioned. I'm terrified of testicular torsion, even though it's like almost impossible. Like like on a like a numbers game, like it shouldn't happen. Like it could happen, but it's very rare.
Can you get out of the way, Phantom?
No.
That's even more in the way.
Sniff, sniff, sniff. Bite.
You don't.
Cat. Meow.
Come here.
Meow. Meow.
Yes, I have a cat.
Yeah.
I have 2 cats.
Many cats.
Well, there's 3 in the house.
Like, even though they're full grown, I always think about when they were like kittens.
Well, that's because they were tiny and adorable.
Yeah. Now they're just big and annoying.
They're still adorable, as such is the curse of being cat, but also shitheads.
Oh, yeah. My dog who cries like he's dying when you're eating, he's just like, I can't believe you're not feeding me. It's like, you're 26 pounds. You're fine. I'm starving.
26 pounds?
I'm starving. You have to feed me. Like, I'm eating a bar this morning that got after I got done at the barber. And he's just like, brother, I'm dying. I'm like, here. Nom, 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 nom. Okay, brother, I'm still kind of dying. Nom, 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 nom. Okay, I'm good. See you later. You asshole.
That's all the anime I've watched. So.
Oh, dude, I feel you. I want to watch so much anime, but like every time I try, I either fall asleep or like I get stuck doing other things.
Well, we can only dream of all the anime we could watch.
Mm-hmm. It's like I was talking to my mom about taking. I still have a week of vacation. I haven't taken yet this month or this year. She's like, "Oh, you should go visit such and such." I'm like, no. If I take a week of vacation, I'm gonna lay here and I'm gonna rest. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not visiting anybody. No. Like, why not? Why would you? I'm like, I'm tired, mother. If I take a vacation, I'm taking it to rest. I'm taking it to go be social with people for a week. That's not a vacation for me.
Just you, your recliner, and the internet.
And possibly a blanket, depending on what type of the year it is.
Yeah.
We're at a weird point right now where it's like my office keeps like heating up. So like I go between having to have the window open and have it closed because like it's literally too warm to like let the air in from the outside. But like my dehumidifier produces hot air, taking moisture out, so like it's always warm in here. And I know that like in a couple weeks it's gonna start getting like cold here pretty soon. Like we'll start getting fall weather before too long. So it's like I'm trying to be positive about the fact that I should be enjoying having like warm spaces for as long as I can, because pretty soon it's gonna be fucking cold. Like need a heated blanket cold.
Poor Cupcake and his
Minnesota
snow
winter.
and
Yeah.
and snow and snow and snow.
And more snow. And hey, did you know about the snow? Yeah, we got snow.
And it's technically still fire season here, so there's fires and triple-digit weather.
Oh god, I'm sorry.
That's okay, we have a working air conditioner.
Better than a non-working air conditioner?
Well, yesterday and the day before, and I think the day before that, the power kept going out.
Oh shit.
Not long enough to where it's the worst thing in the world, but long enough to where it fucks over everything, and if it keeps doing it, I'm worried that the air conditioner was going to seize up.
Yeah.
And that wouldn't be helpful.
I've just been trying to survive work. And life in general.
You can do it.
Doing my best, bud. Dead.
Do,
Facebook again. Nothing ever good comes out of Facebook.
Hmm.
I'm checking all the places that have stuff going on to see what's going on. Anime News Network still hasn't gotten their original domain name yet. Back yet. I don't understand why, but whatever. Fucking ICANN's taking forever. Silent voice anime film to open in US on October 20th. Cool. That I might actually go see in theaters, because I like that movie. It's a great movie. Lycanthrope anime. What? Oh my god, crazy. Magic Record is Madoka Magica meets Fate Grand Order. Okay. Certain magical virtual on? What the hell? There's some crazy crossovers going on in Japan right now. Stage play.
What's getting a stage play?
Your Lion April.
Huh.
One Piece Kabuki play. What the fuck? What the?
What?
Doc_Cupcake said you do.be.
think you best just watch the promo and see what I just saw.
東京10万席完売の歌舞伎がパワーアップ。スーパー歌舞伎セカンドワンピース。主演市川猿之助が宙乗り。本水。
One Piece done kabuki style?
I guess. I don't know very much about kabuki theater, but that shit looks crazy, yo.
That's kabuki theater.
I have no words for I have no mouth to scream with. And with my last breath, I curse so hard. Somebody did a retrospective of their top 5 column, the list, 5 years of listing, Lindsay's column retrospective. Oh my god.
Oh.
Take a look back to my favorite columns to write the last 4 years. 8 most visually striking anime productions. 8 alternative couples sure to touch your heart. 8 interesting uses of Western historical figures. 8 horrible anime dub opening songs. 7 best dressed female anime characters. 7 genre trends of 2016. And 6 awesome people of color in anime. Reviewing the Death Note movie. Behind the music of My Hero Academia. Well, okay then. Jeez, it's really befuddled look on her face. I don't know why.
I don't know why either.
You just need new glasses? Are you squinting?
I do need glasses. New glasses, that is. There's still a waiting list for,
I got you. It must be busy, too.
It's a waiting list specifically for my kind of insurance.
Oh. Well, I feel like it only takes so many, like a month or something.
And they're one of the few places in town that take it, so not a lot of other options.
Not really much going on.
No, not much going on. You want to call it here?
Unless you can think of something else to talk about, I can't think of anything else right now. I've been kind of busy at work, so I really haven't had much to, other than the things I've been investing in, you know, like with anime, like buying stuff and investing in future projects. I'm kind of like, I was gonna try to finish Those Hunt Elves today, but like, I wasn't even home. Like, I woke up, I went and got a haircut, I came home, we left, we went to get my mom a phone, a new cell phone, and then went grocery shopping, then came back, I took a short nap, went to my aunt's birthday party, came home, argued with my mom all night, and then, yeah, here we
are. I have been trying not to just pass out all day, which failed because I took a nap.
See, I don't...
And then I did laundry, so...
Yeah, so you did something. It's not a complete loss.
Oh, and we went to a Chinese buffet.
Yay, you got Chinese food. Hopefully you didn't get food sickness or food poisoning like I did. Oh, God.
I hope so, too.
That was... I don't know what happened because, like, that I've never gotten... Well, okay, one time I've had a case like that. It was, you know... But it's rare that place gives me FY for background information. Earlier in the week, I got sick from eating at my favorite Chinese restaurant. I was like, I don't know why this is happening. I don't think it was food poisoning. I just think something didn't agree with me. I don't know if I just ate too much greasy food after like not eating. I haven't been eating a lot of like fast food, and so I don't know if my stomach's more sensitive to it because I just emptied out. But today was a bar. Yeah, I don't know. I love Chinese food though. It's so good. Oh, making myself hungry again, but I don't know what I want. Got a canker sore in the back of my mouth. It's driving me crazy. Some of those ones, like the back corner, so like it's not a whole lot I can do about it. That's how it feels.
No, I think we can call it here.
All right.
Thank you once again for listening to the super happy fun Jabbertron Tea Party podcast with Kiki and Cupcake. Farewell, my fellow internet beings.
So good night, Cupcake.
Good night, Kiki.
Transmission terminated.